I'm here at DeRomo's Gourmet Market and Restaurant. It's an amazing destination in Bonita Springs, Florida. Everybody's aware of it. And we're going to catch up with Francis J. Cuomo. He's the owner, the visionary, and the inspiration for this amazing destination. Come on, let's go find Francis. Francis, and again about your wine. When
Yes.
we were up at the banquet room last week and we were talking with Kim, she was telling me how popular your wines are.
Oh
They love
yeah,
them.
we carry 6 varietals. We've had them since the day we opened.
Yeah.
We've been really blessed. Mr. Opici from Opici Wines was kind enough to help us get that import-export license, and we put our label on 6 wines from Italy. And tell you, we sell it by the glass in the restaurant, by the bottle in the restaurant, by the bottle here, and we can't keep up. We're on our 3rd or 4th container already. I can't.
Are you really?
I can't keep track. There's over 2,000 cases per container, so
Wow.
we're very blessed with that. Yeah.
Now we're plating the antipasto, right?
Yeah, actually, at this point, we start plating the meat
Ooh,
antipasto.
Look at that.
Look at that. Blake
Oh
does
my
an awesome job.
goodness.
He's been doing it with me now for, I'd say about 3 or 4 months.
Wow.
Puts the icing on the cake here. So then basically we finish it off with a little balsamic glaze, our own balsamic glaze, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and then over in Prepared Foods, they put the finishing touches, a little basil on top, and that's the meat antipasto. There you go, Blake.
That is incredible.
And then we'll do
Francis.
one with the vegetables now. It's a type of dish, you know, that you don't like meat. You can have, and that's what happened. People started asking, what about without meat? And it actually sells 2 to 1.
Does it really?
2 to 1 over the meat.
No kidding.
Yeah, in the summer. In the season, 50-50.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
so
wild.
it is amazing. And
know,
it's a
the
good
other
way to use product and keep everything fresh all the time, and that's our goal, you know?
Always a
So,
plus.
yeah, it's
Well, I
great.
can't wait to get to the restaurant, but before we do that, I'm going to go over and Prepared Foods.
Sure,
And
sure.
talk about some of your branded foods that you've got, right?
Branded
And,
products, yeah.
And let's talk a little bit about the online business. that
Yeah,
you're going in.
e-commerce. We're going live soon.
right.
We're coming to the finish line.
I love it.
A long process, but we're definitely getting there.
All right.
So excited.
Let's go on. Let's check
Sure.
it out. And again, folks, we're early here in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Normally this would be absolutely
We have
mod,
a
but-
beautiful private dining room. I have to.
Oh, let's
I have
go
to
look at
show you
that. Let's
Yeah,
go look
that's
at that.
Believe it or not, this little room can accommodate 30 people. We do a lot. Average party in here is about 24 to 25. We have 3 different menus that we accommodate, and you could create your own menu. But also, it's part of the dining room when it's not being used as an event.
You know, folks,
You know,
I bet
which
most
is-
of you don't realize that there is such a place as a private dining room.
There is, and
Yeah.
you know, you could
Let's go
open the
take a peek.
doors,
Come on, let's go check this out. Look at this. Wow.
and then you come in. Now we could put a nice long
Wow.
table down the middle. We can make it part of the restaurant.
I love
and have
this.
individual. We can close the barn doors. We have a area to serve the food through the other side, so you have privacy. If you want to put some videos on the screen, family photos for a birthday party, something
What a great
fun,
idea.
you
What a
could
great idea.
We made it like a wine cellar room. We have our own
The wine
branded
cast
wine
heads, I like that. Yeah.
barrels as well.
Oh, my goodness.
And this one, when I saw it, I knew I was in the right
Olympia.
place. That's my grandmother's name, Olympia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when I saw that, I said, that's it. That's going to be the first one in here when you walk in. Why don't we have a seat over here next to the entree awards?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
The cover that we had mounted.
What an
Have
honor.
a seat.
What
and
an
look,
honor. Oh, my
look
goodness.
what we found, our
And what do we
homemade
got going on here?
tiramisu.
This looks like a tiramisu, right?
Yeah, this tiramisu is the best in the area. There's got
Wow.
to be none better.
Look at that.
That's
Look
for
at
sure.
that.
We sell more tiramisu than any other dessert.
Really?
much.
That's your
Yeah,
number one?
it's our number 1 dessert.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
And speaking of number one, I've heard so many compliments from folks about one item that you have on your restaurant menu, and it's your seafood. It's a seafood medley, I believe.
Yes, yes. So we
And
make
they-
like a pescatore traditional
I just
dish.
rave about that.
It's amazing, and lobster. We run a lot of specials with fresh fish and lobster, but when we do that, it's on a huge platter with linguine, with the actual whole lobster and the seafood medley in
People
it, with a
can't
Fra
believe it.
Diablo sauce or a white sauce. You choose, and people love it.
And let's talk about this amazing honor that you have over here. I
Sure,
was thinking about
sure. Well, this became a new wall for us. This is our executive chef, Roberto. He does a phenomenal job, as I said
Yeah.
before. This is an article. This was the inside of the magazine of Entree, and we actually got the cover of Entree, which is a
That's
great
it.
honor.
Very
It really-
difficult to get, by the way.
Very hard to get,
Yeah.
and we're blessed to have that.
Yeah.
So we take that and we pass it on to people so they know, that eat here. That, hey, listen, look where we're at.
Yeah,
You know, and you're sitting
You've
in the
come
restaurant.
so far, Francis.
Thank you.
In 4 years. I mean, it's
Yeah,
just
it takes time.
You know, the 5th anniversary I know is coming up, but
That's
going to be a biggie.
That'll be a big one. Yeah, let's get through the 4th one first.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to just take a little quick walk through the restaurant if we can.
Sure,
Get a
of
walk
course.
by the bar, get a sense
Yeah.
for the restaurant and so on.
Absolutely.
And a couple of different points of view because
Sure.
it's such a great place here, folks. And no matter where you look, it's just an aesthetic experience. There's no
Yes.
question about
Every inch, every
Every
angle,
inch.
every
Yeah.
inch was thought out very
it.
carefully.
By this guy right here, by the way.
Yeah, well, a lot of sleepless
You
nights.
must have, I was going to say, you must have had a lot of paper and a lot of pencils and pens
A lot of sketching.
and a lot of sketching.
I do. I
and
do.
then moving
Actually, I'm
things
an artist,
around
so
until you
I
got to
created
that
my
point
own
where-
sketches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Until it became,
Yep.
a really workable
And
thing.
a tape measure.
And a tape measure.
I had to make sure everything worked. Yeah. Yeah. It's a chess game. You know, you got to think 3, 4, 5 moves ahead.
Yeah.
You
Well,
really
let's walk
do.
through the rest of the restaurant.
You're gonna leave without a bite of tiramisu?
Oh!
How could you?
I'm going to do it right now.
Here's your spoon right there.
Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, okay, good. You going to
Enjoy.
join me?
No, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, my God.
The consistency is important with the
Francis.
mascarpone and the whipped cream.
That is out of sight. Congratulations, my
Oh,
friend.
thank you. Thank
That
you very
is
much.
a killer, folks. And that's why it's #1 on his dessert menu. I
It
can see
is.
that.
It is.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I'm
my
very
friend.
proud of them for doing that.
Wow.
Well,
Thank
let's
you.
look around.
Yeah, Francis, you have so many hearts, and I'm going to use the word hearts to
Sure.
to DeRomo's because it's such an amazing destination. Every one of these is a heart. We just left one. We're going to find one over here, which is where you actually have all your branded products, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And,
Again, we
and
carry
that's
over 100, and now we're up to about 120 DeRomo's branded products. People start asking for them.
Yeah.
And they come from, if they're from Ohio, Chicago, New York, California. And then when they go home, they say, how do we get your olive oil? How do we get your balsamic vinegar? How do we get your antipasto, your olives? And we started thinking about that. So we said, why don't we go into e-commerce? So we're partnering with Amazon, obviously.
Yeah.
And we're going to be distributing products all over the country. So it's creative ideas using our own products, throughout the whole operation, even in the antipasto. That's our own balsamic glaze. It's our own olive oil, and that's what makes the difference. That's why you can't go somewhere else
I was
and
just
get
going to
our
say that. I
product.
was going to say that. What you have is really signature items, if
Yes.
you will, that are
Yes.
so customized to your wonderful market here, is that you
Absolutely.
can't find it anyplace else.
We try to educate people, as I said. We try to have a fun experience with them, and that's what we do.
You know what? And I hear that so many times when people come here, Francis. They say,
Yeah.
we love going to DeRomo's because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
Every time they go there, it's something new, it's exciting, and it's a destination.
Yes.
I keep saying that.
Yes,
There's no
it's
question
true.
about it.
It's true. We put our heart in it.
Yeah.
As you said before.
Right.
It's
There's
a
lots of
heart
hearts
issue.
to this place.
There's a lot of heart in here, a lot of passion from everybody. It's not just me. I take my passion, I pass it on, and I have great managers and great employees throughout the operation. I always talk about them.
Yeah.
I always tell you, without them, what do I have?
Let's just go over the hearts because you have a lot of hearts here. You have obviously the gourmet market, right?
Yes.
And you have the restaurant.
Yes.
You have the pastaria
And the gift shop.
and the gift shop, and you
the
also
banquet
have the
room.
banquet room.
And the catering.
And the
off-premise
catering.
And soon to have gelato. So we ordered a gelato case.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
That's
we're
new.
doing gelatos and
This
sorbets.
is a surprise. Okay.
Yeah, I tell you, I don't sleep at night. You have to keep moving.
Gelato, I love
Yeah,
that.
fresh gelato in our bakery and coffee bar. You'll be able to come over there and get about 12 varieties of sorbets.
One of
and
the
gelatos.
problems you have is you're out of room here.
Yes.
So where do you put
Yes.
these things? I mean,
You got to be creative even with space, not just with food. For me, I like to see everybody walking around on a Saturday eating gelato, right? Why not?
I would definitely be one of
Either
them.
that or a pepperoni popper, one of the two.
So you want to go to the restaurant and just talk about that?
Right through that door is a 350-seat restaurant.
350 seat
With the
restaurant.
cafe, of
Yeah,
course. And
yeah.
I'll tell you, what happens on that side of the world is amazing. I mean, that's a core of this business, because you got to think about all the fresh products that come out of the market that we roll into our menu items. All the steaks and the fresh seafood and fish and produce. Everything goes to the restaurant every day. That's how we keep everything fresh. People say, what do you do with all the extra food? What extra food? We fill those trays sometimes 4 or 5 times a day.
I know,
in
it's
the
amazing.
bakery, in the bakery special.
The turnover is just incredible.
It is, and again, filling up Yankee Stadium every 15 days.
Every 15 days.
That's a lot of people.
That's a lot
It's a lot
of
of
people.
Keep
No
it fresh
question about it.
all the time. But the restaurant, getting back to that, you know, that's an amazing happenings every night, every day, lunchtime, dinner time. It's next we're going to start doing breakfast maybe. I don't know.
Ooh.
No, I'm only kidding. No breakfast.
That would not surprise me.
We do breakfast in the market.
That would not surprise me. So folks, what you're seeing right now is sort of like the behind the scenes, if you will, of DeRomo's, because it's early yet and folks haven't started to come into the market. But these are all the things that they do in preparation every single day to get to the point that they can offer all these amazing things to the folks that just love coming.
Yes, yes, and every day more and more locals, which I'm really happy about.
Yeah,
I still get people that come in that live right down the street. Say, I've never been in here. So we're going on our 4th year.
You know, that's hard to believe.
It is hard to believe.
That is,
but it's very true. It's very true. But we're happy to get them, and once we get them, we got them.
Yeah,
that's it.
I keep saying this. Where do these ideas come from? But
you know, it's just a combination, a concerted effort with all the employees and the managers, and you know, one idea sparks another. You know what it's like.
Oh yeah.
You put 2 personalities in a room, you have 3, right? When you put 10, you got 50 personalities.
Exactly.
So that's challenging sometimes.
And the employees that you have, I'm going to call them the staff. I mean, they're just so amazing people.
They are.
They're all. They're all just so inspired.
Yes.
I mean, it's not something that they're just putting on. It comes from the heart. And
It's true.
They are really inspired to actually do their best and bring the best of DeRomo's up.
Yes.
And every one of them is just amazing.
They are, and they're great with customers and with each other. They have a great time.
Like they say, we're blessed, right?
We are.
Absolutely.
That's right.
I don't know how you can actually reproduce this, but I suppose you
it's very hard. This is the perfect storm for us, you know.
Yeah.
Nestled between North Naples, Bonita Springs, Estero, growing areas, the promenade. It's very hard to duplicate. I gotta tell you.
It was always meant to be, wasn't it?
It is meant to be. I really believe it was meant to be. Yeah, it's been a great 5 years already. It took 1.5 years to build, and we were open. It's going to be 4 years in October.
It's incredible.
So wait till our 5th anniversary. That's going to be the big party. But we'll talk about that in another show.
I like that.
You say like 85 times.
It started like 3 years ago.
I even know that now.
You know what I like about pink Himalayan salt?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.